Hey guys, welcome back to Back Pocket Game Reviews, and I got a little bit of tidbits information for you here about the Nintendo Switch. Well, kind of part of this is about the Nintendo Switch. All of it is primarily going to involve the Switch, but one of them is kind of more about Atari. So, Atari needs your help. They know you want Roller Coaster Tycoon on the Switch. They are aware of this. However, they want you to pay for it. They want you to fund this, because apparently Atari doesn't have the money to fund this. Now, I'm not terribly against Kickstarter. I do find Kickstarters to be interesting at times, but Atari is using a website called Start Engine. Now, I find it really funny because this isn't actually the original Atari. This is the company that wound up buying Atari. But they go on talking about how they're responsible for all these iconic games such as Pac-Man, Pitfall, yada yada yada. They're not. This isn't even the original Atari. This is the company that purchased them. But then they also go on to talk about how in 2017 they released the Atari mobile game. You know, the one that you have to pay for everything. It's all microtransactions. And they're talking about how that was such an instant success. Look, I love Roller Coaster Tycoon, so don't get me wrong on that. I have Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Platinum in the Steam store on my PC. I literally don't play Roller Coaster Tycoon because if I do, I will lose hours upon hours of my day and not think any time at all has passed. It is a game I absolutely love. But they just start going on about how they need your help to fund this, and no AAA developer needs your help to fund a game, if we're being full honest here. Now, they go on talking about how you get an investment of this, which sounds cool, right? Investment and participation is straightforward. Invest any amount into the campaign with $250 as a minimum and earn your pro rata share of 50% of the profits until you've made 120% of your original investment, after which you'll earn your pro rata share of 25% of profits until 18 months after the worldwide launch of the game. Now here's the interesting thing. It's not like a straightforward 25% of the profits, because that means that if more than 4 people join, it's just really interesting to see how they're wording this. Now, what are the perks that you get, you might wonder? Perks. All investors. Atari game partners will host an investor's site online, and you will have the option to have your name listed on the page. So that's if you donate anything, I guess, over $250, because that's what they have set as the minimum. Now, you might wonder, do you get a free copy of the game? No. In none of these do you get a free copy of the game. If you donate at least $750, you get the investor perk as outlined above, and a discount of 25% off the street price of the game at launch. Valid for purchase of 1 unit of Roller Coaster Tycoon Nintendo Switch. $750, and they will give you 25% off the game. Does that not make you wonder what they're going to sell this game for? Switch tax incoming. If you donate $1,500, both of the investor perks above, and 1 free copy of the regular edition of the art book, The Art of Atari. Yeah, the regular edition. You don't even get the special edition. There is supposedly a special edition of this from what I heard. But I just find it really interesting to watch Atari, you know, the same company. And keep in mind, this is still a different company than what's creating the Atari box. Those are 2 different Ataris. This is Atari Game Partners, and that's Atari. Just really interesting to see how that works, and unfortunate that they hold the rights to Roller Coaster Tycoon now, because I really feel like if anyone else had the rights to this game, it probably would be turning out better than what it currently is. I wouldn't give them money. personally, I like Roller Coaster Tycoon. I think that sounds really shady. And a lot of times when they bring those kind of style of games over to console, it doesn't really work that well. A great example would be I really like Civilization. I'm a huge Civilization fan. But I will tell you, Civilization Revolution, the console version, is mediocre at best. I would easily say the PC version outdoes it every single time. But it is what it is. I understand you have to streamline controls. There's a lot of different things that kind of play into that there. Also, in another little tidbit of Switch news, you can now record game footage. I want to say it's like 30 seconds. You can record 30 seconds of game footage. You have to hold the record button, and then the records will appear in your actual library, and you can post them up to Twitter just like you would your actual photos or screenshots that you take on the Switch. Which, that's nice to see Nintendo opening up. They're starting to blossom and become like every other game console on the market and offering you those same features finally. And it is nice. I would have liked to have seen built-in streaming as well, but it is what it is. And, they're also doing crossplay. Nintendo now lets you cross-play on the Switch in Minecraft and Rocket League. So you can play with PC and Xbox players on those ecosystems. Sony does not allow this. But, good job, Nintendo. Nice to see you stepping forward. However, I do feel Nintendo should probably intervene on this and be like, what the hell are you doing, Atari Games? God, does it sound scummy. But you can get your 25% off your game. Guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the channel, you can click that subscribe button, and I'll have plenty more content coming for you soon.